Long Song's unwillingness to return to the hawker broke Ashley's heart. Ashley Falcon on the spot begged the Great Khan for a century-old wine. The spirits poured into his throat, but it was not as long as a word from Long Song that hurt him. Tomorrow is a hunting operation in the grassland. Ashley Falcon has no intention of participating in the hunt. He asks the Great Khan to stay and heal his wounds. Ashley Falcon does not go, and Shere is not willing to go alone, so he also asks the Great Khan for something. Stay with Ashley Falcon to heal your injuries. Ching is unwilling to leave with Ashley Falcon. Shere wants to know what the hell is going on with Ashley Falcon. Ching only tells Shere that she stayed there has nothing to do with Ashley Falcon. At night, Ashley Falcon used wine to relieve his sorrows. Chang Ji came to apologize to Ashley Falcon. Now Chang Ji gave up the opportunity to leave and trapped himself here. Ashley Falcon wanted to know how Chang Ji planned to save Luo Yi. Luo Yi could not be saved by Ching, nor could Yiken. Ashley hoped that Ching would not be overwhelmed. Ching only hopes that Ashley Falcon will not hinder her plan. Even though Ashley Falcon pleads with Ching not to take risks, Ching still ruthlessly drives away Ashley Falcon and tells Ashley Falcon not to go. This muddy water trip. Ashley Falcon didn't know the actions of Long Song, but he was concerned about Long Song, so he decided to send someone to stay here, and he deliberately made a movement to let Shere know that he had returned to the hawker. The next day, the Great Khan set out to hunt in front of his feet, and the sweaty BMW on the back of the Great Khan went out of control and escaped. Everyone's attention was drawn to the BMW. Shere thought everything was too coincidental, so he brought Trayuk to it. Luo Yi's cell, as expected, Luo Yi and Chang Ji disappeared together. All of this was caused by Chang Ji. On the other side, with the help of air, Chang Ji hid Luo Yi in the gatelock and prepared to go out, and the guards stopped the two. Just as the guards were about to inspect the water cart, Yi Ching came to rescue them. Yi Ching had always treated the soldiers for not being thin, so the soldiers also had a certain respect for Yi Ching and did not check the water cart again. Luo Yi and Chang Ji escaped from the royal court, and Shere led people to chase the two of them. After learning the news, Ashley Falcon also ordered a team to rush over. He could have been outside, but Chang Ji was involved. Ashley Falcon can never sit idly by. The 18th came to meet Luo Yi, but the three of them had nowhere to hide. Shere's soldiers and horses were gradually approaching. Luo Yi knew that his fate was over. He was able to fight and die on the battlefield for his whole life. It was his home and glory. Ching was still young, so Luo Yi asked Shiba to recognize Ching as the new owner and left with Ching. Chang Ji was unwilling to leave Luo Yi, but Luo Yi asked Shiba to take Chang Ji away, and he died in the hands of the Ashel tribe. Luo Yi was not rescued this time, and Ching and Shiba also fell into Shere's hands, but when Shere hadn't done anything with Ching, Ashley Falcon arrived in time with the Hawkmaster. Ashley Falcon and Shere meet in battle, and he wants to protect the Long Song, but Shere refuses to let it go. Seeing that the two of them couldn't help but quarrel, Shere's confidant arrived. He knew that Shere was not the opponent of Ashley Falcon, so he only held Shere and apologized to Ashley Falcon. Ashley Falcon looked at Shere coldly and pointed out that Shere was just a coward who didn't want to grow up. She didn't know what fighting for protection was. She hated Ashley Falcon so much, he knew Ashley Falcon cares about a Long Song, but the more Ashley Falcon cares, the more he will destroy it. Although Shere refused to make concessions this time, Ashley Falcon was bound to win the Long Song. Shere's men chose to back down and let Ashley Falcon take the Long Song. Now Ching is a spy of the Ashel tribe, and Ashley Falcon rescued Ching. This is also an opportunity for the Wolf Master to severely damage the Eagle Master. Shere does not understand the truth, but the people around him are entrusted by Yiken. He must disintegrate the Eagle Master's power at all costs and allow Shere to obtain the kingship. Ashley Falcon rescued Long Song, Mugen came to meet Ashil Falcon. He sent a letter received by the hawker. There was only a pair of earrings in the letter. Ashil Falcon frowned. He did not tell the matter. Tell Ching, only let Ching go back first. Ching knew that she would affect Ashley Falcon today. She was unwilling to leave. She wanted to know how Ashley Falcon could solve her worries. However, Ashley Falcon told her to return to the Central Plains with a bad tone. He had warned her earlier, don't be overwhelmed. Now this is the consequence of Long Song's self-righteousness. Ashley Falcon had a hurtful tone and asked to tie the Long Song to the border. Long Song was heartbroken. She told Ashley Falcon on the spot that she would return to the Central Plains by herself. Ashley Falcon was deeply afraid that Ching would stay in the grassland. He asked Mugen to keep up with Ching, and he must watch Ching back to the Central Plains. Following Ching's figure, Mugen wanted to send Ching to the border, but Ching asked about the earrings. Only then did she learn that Ayer was the foster mother of Ashley Falcon, and she cried secretly in her heart. Oops, he quickly asked Mugen to take a group of eagles with her to the palace to rescue Ayer and Ashil's Falcon. Ayer had previously obeyed Yiking's instructions to escort Luo Yi and Ching away. When she returned, the blood on the carriage was found, so she was arrested on the spot by Shear's people. Now Shear is threatening Ashil Falcon with Ayer and makes Ashil Falcon kneel. Ashil Falcon regards Ayer as his own Anna. Under the humiliation, he still chooses to kneel to Shear. Shear had to make an inch of it, and asked Ashley Falcon to kowtow to him to make him happy.